Hey, it's Dina here, career upgrade coach. I'm just coming with you today for some reminders. I think a lot of times when we're looking at our career, we want to get so deep into things, and it's good to get deep, but a lot of times we got to look at some foundational and what we call basic things. The basic things are the essential things. I think a lot of times we want to jump to the next step and we haven't even taken the time to evaluate what it is we want, where it is we're going. And so a lot of it is a lot of self-awareness. When I work with clients, a lot of it is just refocusing or getting people back into being self-aware about where they are, where they want to be, and what's that gap and how to move through that gap that they're trying to get through. So today I'm just talking about values. So I just want you to think about what type of work-related values do you have? If you've never thought about this, I'm talking about what about your work environment is what you're looking for. So for example, what about your work environment is going to help you feel fulfilled? It's going to help you feel happy if that's what you're looking for. It's going to help you feel like what you do is important. So this can be things such as recognition. Do you have a value of recognition? Do you have a value of autonomy? Do you have a value around what type of way you like to be managed and what type of manager you work really well with? Do you have a value again around achievement? What does achievement look like? Do you have a value around meeting deadlines? Do you have a value around teamwork? How do you work in a team? Because some teams you may be wanting a certain job, but it may be a job that doesn't require a lot of teamwork, or you may want to work more individually, but it may be an area of work or part of the company that involves a lot of different type of people working together. So really understanding your values. There's so many value-based assessments. I also help my clients with these, just getting through some of those identifying those values, right? Identifying those work-related values. You can find a lot of them online for free. You can just Google work-related values and kind of go through that list and try to think about what do you actually value in your work? What do you value in the company that you work for? What do you value in the industry that you work for? And take that time, okay? I always encourage people to write things down. Take that time, whether you're writing it down or you have a Google document or you have a Word document. Take that time to really think about, what are my values? Do I see these values in my current job? And then in the job that I'm looking for, are those values gonna be there? And if you're in the middle of like an interview or trying to find a job, bring those questions up when you are doing your interview. Bring those questions up when they ask you about what questions do you have for us. Ask questions around the type of values that you have and see if the company you're going into, the work that you're going into, the job that you're going into aligns with the values that you have. Because a lot of times we think, oh, I'm unhappy in this job, or this manager is bad, or whatever whatever perception we have around a job and how it's going to fulfill us. But a lot of it is misalignment with the type of values we have versus the job that we're seeking, the job that we're in. And so sometimes it may not be the job, sometimes it just simply may be your perception, and you may have a misalignment of values. So I just encourage you today, like I said, Google, or if you know some of these values, take the time to just 5 minutes. Just be aware of what are your values. Does it align with where you are right now? If you're looking to get into something, is where you're looking to get to, does that align with the values that you have? And then make sure that it's almost like an accountability tool too. If you're taking jobs that don't align with your value, that's something that you got to work through with yourself, and not something that you got to blame your company or you got to blame your job for. So I will check in next time with some more tips around foundational things that I think are so key for our careers. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you soon.